A system can actually pass all its tests, deploy successfully, and still go down in production. And that exact reason is the reason why site reliability engineering exists. Before SRE, most teams had developers writing code, QA testing features, and operations trying to keep everything running. The problem was that nobody owned reliability end to end. QA focused on correctness, operations focused on uptime, and developers focused on shipping features. Systems failed because of slow databases, unexpected traffic, memory leaks, bad deployment, or small quality gaps that only appeared at scale. And this is the problem that SRE was created to solve. Now, what exactly is site reliability engineering? Site reliability engineering is a discipline that actually applies software engineering principles to operations and reliability problems. So an SRE's job is not just to keep systems up, but it's also to make sure that reliability is measurable, predictable, and engineered. So that's why SREs talk about things like service level indicators, service level objectives, error budget, and the likes. But these are not just buzzwords. These are actually tools that are used for making reliability a design decision and not just an afterthought. Let's take a real world example. So imagine a payment API that actually works fine in testing but starts timing out during peak traffic. Hey, traditional thinking will say the system is up, so it's fine. But SRE thinking is saying users are experiencing failure, so the system is not reliable at all. So an SRE would actually define an SLO for things like this. For example, an SLO is actually a service level objective, and let me just put this clearly, it's a specific measurable target for a service's performance. So, and they will define an SLO like this, saying let's say 99.9% of requests must complete under 300 milliseconds. So this way reliability becomes measurable. It's not just about opinions, not just feelings, but actual numbers. So we can say that SRE is about accountability and engineering discipline. SREs actually write code, they automate, they design, they do monitoring, and they do alerting. They participate in post-mortems. But most importantly, they decide when not to release if reliability is at stake. So that's where error budgets come in, but that's a topic for another video. One thing people miss is actually how closely QA and SRE are connected. Poor test coverage, weak load testing, or even missing edge cases, they often show up later as incidents. So SRE doesn't replace QA, it just extends quality into production. So if you remember just 3 things from this video, they are: 1, SRE exists because uptime alone is not reliability. 2, reliability must be designed, measured, and protected. 3, quality and reliability are deeply connected.